Hello, part 3. Sorry about that. There was a bit of a tech issue with my phone. Keeps going off on me. So I had to split the video into several. So yeah, your King of Cups is... I'm funny again. Your King of Cups is very, very sorry for what they're needing to do. It looks like they're wanting to potentially go back to their ex. You know, which may not be the best news that you want to hear. And please don't take this to heart if it doesn't resonate with your situation. It may be something that you already know about. It probably will be for the general reading because, you know, it's a bit heavy for the general one otherwise. Maybe a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, your person as well. And they're thinking about going back. I think they've been in contact with this son of theirs in their 20s or something like that, I'm picking up on. Or, you know, a masculine child that they've got, a young masculine child and an adult, a young adult. And they're thinking that, you know, that it's not saying that that's the reason why, but they're thinking they might have more options down the road, you know, with going back to their ex-partner. So you might be having an affair with this person, or you might have just recently started dating this person, you know, after, like, you know, they've come out of some sort of divorce or separation or something like that. They might be separated and not completely divorced. But it feels as though the relationship with their ex isn't over. I've got the death card reversed. And it feels like, you know, they may be thinking of going back to them. And they're very, very sorry about it as well. So they will be, you know, very apologetic to you if they do decide to do that. But yeah, it feels as though they've been torn between the two. They've been kind of juggling, torn between the two sides. And they want to manifest a new beginning with their ex, I think it looks like, for this pile. I'll just pull some more cards for you and just see if you've got any further advice for part 3. Further advice for part 3, please, on their person, on the situation. Okay, yeah, doing for you there. Further advice for part 3, please, on the person, and why the person's behaving the way they are. Any further advice? Further advice for part 3. Further advice for part 3, please. Thank you. Yeah, they feel they haven't got as much financial stability without their ex-partner. Ten of Pentacles reversed and the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So this is her. I feel she might be an earth sign or might represent the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. This might be the ex-partner. If she's a masculine and if she's a feminine energy. But take it as it resonates, obviously. So she's this ex-partner of theirs. He or she, depending on what it is. Feels like, you know, they might have more financial stability with that person, maybe. So maybe they're thinking about the long-term stability as well. Especially if they've been having financial problems as well. I don't know whether, you know, the thing that's been long held back is a divorce, maybe a divorce settlement or something, a divorce scenario. You know, as I say, you'll know what applies to you in your situation if this pile is for you. If it's not, don't worry about it. You get the Two of Cups reversed. Wants to come out. The Two of Cups reversed is, it feels as if, you know, they feel this has happened with their ex and they want to bring it back to this. So they feel as if, like, you know, something went wrong with their ex and they want to go back. They feel as if this happened with them. A breakdown in communication, a breakdown in emotions in the relationship. You know, they're sort of haunted by this in a way, this feeling. They've got this in their mind, they're haunted by this. So it sounds like they had a really strong bond with the person, you know, with their ex that they've got. And they're wanting to kind of, like, you know, get that back by the look of things. Which isn't the best news for you if this power resonates, but, you know, sometimes people, you know, they make their own choices, you know, in life, and it's not a reflection on you. It's whatever they do, what's best for them, you know, and you have to do what's best for you, you know. And they will be very apologetic, they are very feeling about it. It's not like, they're not doing this coldly, you know, if this is what they choose to do or what they want to do. So any further advice for part 3, please? Any further advice for part 3 in this situation, please, on the person? I'll do an angel card reading for you in there. Any further advice for part 3 on their person, please? Thank you. Okay, so we've got the Emperor. Yeah, they're feeling like the Emperor, so the energy that I'm getting from the Emperor is that they're pretty certain on what they want to do, so I think this is what's going to happen. They're very determined to move forward. They're not feeling very happy in the current state. And, you know, they want to feel positive again, so they're feeling like this. They are definitely going to... So for the pile that this resonates with, the reason that your person's behaving the way they are is because they're going to be going back to their ex. And they've made a decision. They feel pretty determined to do it as well. They're pretty determined about this. Feels very, very strong energy moving forward, energy, very, very strong energy that they want to do that. So that's the reason why they're behaving as they are. It's no reflection on you if this is the case, if this pile resonates with you. And they are going to be very apologetic, and they are very feeling towards you about it. They feel really, really bad. If this is a friend that you're asking about, then they're going to go to a previous situation that they were in before. So take that as it resonates as well. They might return to something or a situation that, they might be returning to a previous relationship that they've had, or a previous situation that they've had that, they want to reconcile with someone. So, if this is a friend that you're dealing with, they're wanting to reconcile with a person from the past. Seems to be a romantic partner, so they're going through romantic issues, they want to reconcile with somebody else. And because they're going through a reconciliation process in their life, they might be not entirely there for you. It might appear to be a bit like, juggly, or a bit, not really there. So that it kind of resonates with friends as well. It can resonate with that as well. If you're not romantically involved with them, it's to do with their own love life and what's happening. And they've reconnected with this masculine child, as I say. So if they've got a son, they've reconnected with them recently as well. This has been a new addition to life, or a new reconciliation in their life. The son's come in. It's not to say that the son's the cause of it. They're wanting to reconcile, but maybe, it's been a kind of like, an experience that they've had that has inspired them perhaps, or, made them make a decision, or helped them make a decision about things. But yeah, so your person is currently in the process of reconciling with an ex, and that's why they're behaving the way they are. And if you have been dating them, or in a relationship with them of any kind, they are very, very apologetic, deeply apologetic, and so they won't be cold or horrible about it. I'd be very surprised if the people in this pile are like that with you. They seem very apologetic, very sheepish, very bothered, like, oh, this is awkward type of thing, so they feel bad, and yet they're haunted by this image of their ex. They really, they feel as though they didn't try hard enough maybe, or they feel as though they want to try harder, they want to try again, they feel as though they want to get it back. So it sounds like they've had like, a long-term bond or connection with this person, and that's the path that they've chosen, and it's no reflection on you or your value if you have been dating them. It's just that they feel that that's their happiness, that's where they want to go at the moment. So yeah, that's the reason why. I'm going to pull some angel cards for you now, part 3, and get some guidance for you from the angels. So I'm just going to do a quick shuffle. Answer prayer. I feel as though you're praying for a resolution to this, or this situation to be, a situation to be resolved. Answer prayer is kind of jumping out at me quite a lot from the angel cards at the moment for you. So yeah, I feel as if, like, that card's for you. You've been praying for a resolution to this because you've been up in the air. Some of you may have already known about this situation, and you've been wondering what they were going to decide to do. So your person may have already expressed to you that they wanted to go back to the ex, and you've been thinking, and they need to make a decision. So this might be something that you're already aware of. Anyway, that could have been in the pipeline, that could have been in the works, Friendship. Yeah, you've been given the cards of friendship as well. They're giving you the cards of friendship. I think they're trying to let you know that you've got friends around you that can help you and support you, that you can focus on your friends. And all these cards like popping out without me even giving the deck a bit of a shuffle and a split. But I was just feeling very strongly those cards were for you. Even though, but I like to give them a bit of a going over after the last reading. Miracles. Yeah, to let you know that miracles can happen in your life as well. The miracles card was popping out then. So could I have an angel card specifically for part 3, please? Further angel cards for part 3. With their person, their situation, please, angels. Can I have some more guidance from the angels for part 3, please? Apart from the 2 we've just had, or did I just split the deck a bit? Give the deck a bit of an extra shuffle. Card for part 3, please, angels. To guide them on their situation, which might be quite painful if their person's want to go back to the ex. But you've been praying for a resolution for this for a while, I think. You've been hoping for a decision to be made. So you might already know that your person's been juggling you and the other person, or been trying to decide what to do. So they might have been separated or something like that, for those of you not having affairs. So some of you might be in a third party situation with them, others it's separation, but it's not quite separated, and they've not been sure emotionally whether to go back or not. Yeah, there's no cards coming out, so that we are on. I was nearly giving up then. Enchantment. Manifestation. Enchantment. Yeah, there's a lot of This connection feels divinely guided. There's a lot of magic around this connection. The enchantment card is kind of saying to me, you know, this situation's been divinely guided for your growth, has been brought into your life for your growth. So this is a soul growth situation for you. This is designed to teach you a lesson, in some way, about yourself, about self-love, about your life. It's going to help you grow as a person, help you grow as a soul, become more compassionate, more empathic. It's going to develop you, you know. So it's a bit like, you know, like the karmic cards in the tarot, you know, when it's like, you know, there's a lot of fate involved, destiny, you know, that relationships come into our life to teach us something. So there's a lot of magic around this. So this situation's divinely guided. It's a divine situation that's been brought in to show you things about life and about yourself and other people, and to grow you as a soul. I'll check out the actual meaning of this card as well in the book, because yeah. So, you know, it's about, you know, don't lose your sense of wonder as well. But I think it's more, me intuitive reading of the cards is more what I feel it's about, actually, rather than just kind of like, you know, magic and enchantment in the normal sense. I think it's really about, like, this situation's been a divinely guided situation in your life, being brought in to help you understand yourself as a soul, to help you grow, and, you know, never lose your sense of childlike wonder, as it said in the card, and it says in the cards book as well. You know, remember the bigger picture. I think that's kind of what it's trying to say. There is a bigger picture to all this. So, in terms of the interpretation of the book, which is, you know, not losing your sense of childlike wonder and awe, which is kind of what's said in the book. In terms of divine guidance, it's like saying, you know, don't lose sight of the bigger picture and the reasons why things happen in your life, and things come in and people come into your life and then people can leave them. And you're the greatest act of love that you can give to somebody is to let them go. And to let them be free to do what they want, to just give them free will. That is the greatest act of love you can give someone, is to give them free will, to acknowledge the free will and to let them have it. You know, let them go and do what they need to do, free them, let them go. And, you know, move on your own path, and then if that person is meant to come back, they'll come back of their own accord, they'll come back to you, you know. So yeah, the greatest thing you can give to someone is free will. You know, freedom, basically, loves freedom. And, you know, as I say, see the bigger picture. There's a bigger picture to your life. There's a divine guidance in your life. There's a higher power, you know. And yet, so just remember that as you go forward. Remember that there's more to it than just this situation. Don't get lost in the details and get focused on this situation. There's a bigger picture involved that involves other people, other souls, other interactions, you know. And you'll move forward in your life. And as I say, you know, the angels are reminding you, they're giving you the card of friendship. That's what they're giving you. So, you know, they're letting you know you've got people around you that you can be supported by, and that you can connect with and be comforted by the presence of. You know, you'll find them comforting. So I hope that helped, part 3. And I'm on Instagram, so, you know, you can check me out over there as well. Let me know if this reading resonated with you. If it didn't, don't worry, let it go. If it didn't make any sense to you, because it is quite a specific message.